James Linus, James the Wine Guy. This video is all about Periscope. Stay tuned. So my first conversation was something I said I was going to do on a Friday yesterday, and this is February 6th, 2016, and I said I would perhaps do it today, and I wasn't really sure when because I was busy with Super Bowl City in the city here in San Francisco. Yes, I know it's in Santa Clara, but the events are all here in San Francisco, 15 miles north of Santa Clara. And so I just really wanted to not, plop some time in there and not be able to do this video. I want to just, interfere with the time that I needed to be downtown at Super Bowl City and race back here and race back out again. So it just wouldn't make a lot of sense. So I only gave about maybe an hour, 2-hour warning that I would be doing this, or not warning, but a 2-hour notice that I'd be doing this Periscope. Now, I will tell you with Periscope, it is something that you can look at a lot of videos on YouTube, or a number of videos, not a lot, and realize that, first of all, I think the launch in Periscope was August of 2015. Relatively new technology, and there are some hiccups. It's not easy to use for the first-time user, and it might appear to be, I was speaking probably a lot faster than I am now, and it's also trying to keep your concentration. So I was trying to introduce one thing, which is a group of wines, I think 5 different wines, plus a scotch, or whiskey rather, from Japan, and also just, cadencing through each of those, talking a little bit about myself, and welcoming people and answering their questions and trying to reframe them if I didn't understand. Wasn't particularly easy, wasn't particularly smooth, but you got to start somewhere. You don't know what it's like until you actually, dip your toe in that water. Was I perfect when I started to do these videos? Absolutely not. And Periscope is the same thing. I suspect I'll do another, and I might run into similar things, but I think over time I'll be doing less of those guffaws. There weren't a lot of them. It was just, trying to keep up with the rhythm and the pace. And video here, for example, is very different than when you do a video where people are telling you, move the phone closer or further away. And trying to do, the bottle shot so people can see what it is that I'm drinking is really, I'd say, very, very difficult to do. Not because it's technically difficult, but you're trying to manage several things at one time. And also, I think, you also get the immediate metric feedback, which is when people join or when they leave. And, listening to other Periscopes, which I did before I started on my own, I wanted to experiment and see what it was like. I would say for my brand, James the Wine Guy, I'm really into trying new technologies, new social medias, because without doing so, I think it's really not talking about what I love and the passion of is the beverage art form. So it's wine, it's spirits, it's coffee, and so forth. Without getting that experience under your wings, you won't do anything. And I was, I read a lot of reviews and what do I do or what ifs, and you can't just wonder about it. You have to try it, and you also can't be traumatized by it either. I'm an absolute opposite believer compared to some other wine writers who are print only. That's all they're comfortable with. They don't understand this thing out here, social media and video, and that's okay. I don't think they need to. Jancis Robinson would be one of these people. She has on her video, you can see right now, on her channel, which she doesn't cultivate, I would say, the same way that I do. I'm going to prepare for my next Periscope, and I'm not going to, put it down for too long, but I'm not going to do one every day either because I don't think I have the bandwidth to do that, plus this, plus write, and everything else that I do. And, I would love some feedback. What have you done if you've done Periscope? Have you thought of doing Periscope? I think Periscope may be, it's what Google Hangouts was, I think, supposed to be. So Google Hangouts was supposed to kind of be that, inspiration of, going from that live audience to video, and it's saved to YouTube and so forth. Periscope, I think, is really that thing is, around for, I think, 36 hours, and then it goes away. So what I forgot to do immediately was title it. So now it's untitled, and you can't really, add the title, which is unfortunate. Things you learn. So thank you for joining. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you, standing with me and watching this video, watching me on Periscope. If you were one of the few people who did, thank you. But there's more to come. It's about positiveness. It's about, positioning wine and not, as Jancis Robinson would say, it's a spectator sport. No, it's not about armed spectatorship. It's about vlogging. It's about, opinions and thoughts and so forth. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Stay tuned for more. We can have an additional conversation on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Thank you again for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Salud.